Okay, I'm talking about conspiracy theory.
Sanjay,
And
unmute yourself. You're muted. Mute,
okay,
unmute.
okay, cool. Unmute. Can you hear me now? Is it audible? Okay. Okay, I'm talking about conspiracy theory and the mindset behind it. In our daily life, we all come across so many of conspiracy theories that of local to international. There are some people who sincerely believe the earth is actually round and it was taught as earth is actually flat and it was taught round because of a conspiracy. Like that, the case of polio vaccine is an international plot to reduce the population of African and Asian continents. Same like people still believe America never landed in moon. So what is a conspiracy? A person or a group or a country joining hands to plot a crime against someone. Even if you prove it categorically that it is wrong, it will still float around in the air, water, and it is deeply dissolved into the soil. Conspiratorial thinking is notoriously resistant to falsification. Now, there are four factors in this conspiracy theories. The first one is the patternicity. Patternicity is what? The mentality of finding a pattern in what you see or hear. That's why you find patterns in the stars in the sky, and people started calling it in different names. Same the way you find Jesus' face in the clouds or Lord Krishna's face in the cloud. These are all these kind of scenarios. Because see, the thing is, if you throw some pebbles or some pearls to the ground, still you can find some patterns in it, which means a complete disorder is practically impossible. The second thing is agenticity. That's again the mentality of finding an agent behind everything. Suppose while you're sleeping in the night, you hear a sound at the door and the brain immediately alerts you of some danger. It could be wind, but the first reaction of the brain is about a threat. This mechanism attributes an agent in abstract science and sounds. This phenomenon got its importance in our evolution itself. In fact, we are the descendants of those people who doubted at a sound or an image that there is a leopard at the door and they started run for their life. Those who took neglected become lazy about that sound. They become a predator's food. So, which means there is no harm even if you got fooled 99 times, but the 1% of negligence could be fatal for the ancient men. The third one is the confirmation bias. This is the mentality of finding evidences or justify or what you love to believe. For example, if you hear something about someone you love, immediately you will defend him saying, no, he won't do it. This nature comes the idea of protecting your family, your society, your tribe, because these are all the tribalistic attitude. You will reinterpret the incident as per your interest. This confirmation bias is termed as the mother of all cognitive bias. The fourth one is the hindsight bias, or I knew it all along syndrome, which means whenever and wherever something happened, some people always claim that they knew that was going to happen. It's like someone says, oh, I was sure that this man is gonna mess up that job. But then, if you knew it, why the hell you given that job to him? Now, is there any specific person or a personality that is more likely to buy into the false belief than others? The idea that normal, well-functioning people don't have false belief is a complete myth. Most of us hold a variety of false beliefs. The first step of the remedy of the conspiracy theory is to agree of this particular problem. This weakness of our brain is our hereditary, which is etched in our own genes from hundreds of centuries. So this is the threat mechanism by which is helping us to protect from the imminent danger. Even if you are fooled, that's fine. So the conspiracy theory is also, there is a backing of this. So unless and until you realize it and start to act against, you have to act your own default mechanism of the brain. That is why it's very difficult, because by default, your first reaction will be of a threat. Then only you realize, oh, that's just a wind, or it could be a bird. But it is a protective symptom or a sign. That's why the people with the rational mindset, understand their own thought mechanism of the brain, that it is a conditioned one through hundreds of centuries. That is why the atheists and rationals are always on a constant struggle with their own default mechanism. It is the other reason by which it looks like they are in dispute with everyone. But in fact, they are the enlightened people who realize these issues and trying to fight against their own default mechanism. Thank you all.
Thanks, Sanjay. I'm now calling